Right.
And so her book was very much like that. And it was kind of going into it, what I felt really great about it is like it didn't say to stop at any point, right? There's really no point where she's saying you need to stop and here's everything that's wrong with this. It's more of like, here's all the information. You decide what you want to do.
That's fantastic.
Right. And, I was, good halfway through the book at the point that like inside I was telling myself I was done, but I hadn't really said anything to anybody else. And so I think it was July 25th, 2017. I was at a local bar here and I only finished half the beer and I was with some company that was just not very like, it was like friends of my wife that she had like been a roommate with at some point. And I'm just like, these are just not people I want to be around. And like, it had added up to the point where I was just like kind of done with it. I really couldn't get drunk anymore at that point. I was drinking so much and so I started to turn to cocaine to try to like get the extra edge out of that. And I was kind of disgusted with myself and with just where I was at with it. And I was just, I made the choice to stop and I didn't tell anybody. Right. And probably like 3 weeks into it, I like laying in bed at night with my wife and I kind of like, she hadn't said anything either. And I just like, hey, have you noticed? She's like, yeah. Like, but at that point she was like not trusting that it was going to be anything. And even then I didn't say, here's what I'm doing and here's how long I'm going for. And truthfully, even right now, like I haven't made some like predetermined choice of how long it's going to go for, but somehow, a day and a week and 3 weeks turned into a month and turned into 6 months and turned into a year and 3 years and 5 years. And now, in this coming July, it'll be 9 years. And I start to think, well, yeah, would it be weird to like tell people it's been a decade, right? And so like now I think about the future in that regard, but I also recognize that sobriety is kind of a choice. And I'll tell you, like being 8 years into it doesn't mean that like I don't think about it. Like, especially when business gets tough, especially when, things are going chaotic and things are going crazy with the family. I'm like, man, that kind of sounds like it could take off the noise. Like it's a button you can push that like everything resets and like the mind, like
Slow the hamster wheel